Imagine drifting off to sleep, your mind at ease, knowing that as you rest, your wealth is quietly growing, opportunities are unfolding, and financial abundance is being created, all while you do nothing but dream. It sounds like magic, the kind of promise found in late-night infomercials or the wildest fantasies of get-rich-quick schemes. Yet, beneath the surface of this seductive idea lies a kernel of truth, an approach to wealth building that, once set in motion, continues to generate value passively, even as you sleep. Wealth falling into your lap while you sleep isn't about luck or wishful thinking. It's about harnessing the power of systems, automation, investments, and mindset. It's about making your money work for you so that every hour, waking or sleeping, brings you one step closer to your financial goals. Let's unravel the mystery of passive wealth accumulation and explore how you can pave the way for abundance that doesn't depend on your constant effort. The foundation of this concept is the principle of passive income. Unlike active income, which requires you to trade time for money, think of regular jobs, freelance gigs, or consulting. Passive income is generated from assets that continue to earn even when you're not actively working. This might include rental properties, dividend-paying stocks, peer-to-peer lending, online businesses, royalties from creative work, or even automated digital products. Imagine planting a seed today and watching it grow into a tree that bears fruit for years to come, feeding you effortlessly. But before we dive into the practicalities, let's start with the mindset. Wealth, at its core, is not just about having money. It's about creating value, solving problems, and building habits that compound over time. The first step is to shift your thinking from short-term gains to long-term strategy. Ask yourself, how can I create something today that will continue to reward me tomorrow, and the next day, and the next? Begin by looking at the engines of passive wealth. Investments are the most common and accessible. Consider the stock market. When you purchase shares in a company, you're essentially buying a slice of ownership. If the company does well, it pays you dividends, a share of its profits. These dividends might land in your account while you're asleep, thousands of miles away from the boardrooms where decisions are made. Over time, with reinvestment and compounding, even small amounts can snowball into significant wealth. Real estate is another classic avenue. Owning rental property allows you to collect rent each month, income generated regardless of where you are or what you're doing. While there's work involved in setting up, selecting properties, and managing tenants, many tasks can be automated or outsourced. Some investors use property management companies to handle the details, freeing up their time and mental energy. With the right approach, your investment can provide stable, recurring income, and the property itself can appreciate in value over time. Then there are digital products and online businesses. The internet has democratized the ability to create wealth with minimal overhead. Imagine writing an ebook, developing an online course, or producing a software tool. Once created, these digital assets can be sold over and over without the need for warehouses, shipping, or constant attention. Each sale, each download, is money made while you sleep. The same goes for affiliate marketing, dropshipping, and other e-commerce models. Set up the system, optimize it, and let automation handle the transactions. Royalties are another path, particularly for creatives. Musicians, authors, inventors, and artists can receive ongoing payments for their work, sometimes decades after the initial effort. The key is creating something of lasting value, whether it's a hit song, a patented invention, or a series of photographs. Technology has made it easier than ever to distribute content and track usage, ensuring creators are compensated for their efforts around the clock. But passive income isn't just about the assets you own. It's about the systems you build. Automation is your secret weapon. Automate your savings, your investments, your bill payments. Use technology to streamline your business processes, handle customer inquiries, deliver products, and manage data. The less your income depends on your direct involvement, the more you free yourself to focus on high-leverage activities or simply to rest. Of course, building true passive income requires effort, discipline, and often a willingness to take calculated risks. It's not instant, and it's not without challenges. There will be moments of uncertainty, setbacks, and learning curves. But every step you take to create assets and systems will bring you closer to that magical feeling of waking up to find your wealth has grown overnight. Let's break down the steps you can take to start this journey. First, assess your skills, resources, and interests. What unique value can you offer? Do you have expertise that could be packaged into a course or book? Do you have capital that can be invested in stocks, real estate, or businesses? Do you have the time and determination to build something digital that can scale? Next, educate yourself. The world of passive income is vast and constantly evolving. Read books, take courses, listen to podcasts, and study those who have succeeded. Learn about financial instruments, business models, and digital platforms. Understanding the risks and opportunities is crucial to making informed decisions. Then, start small and experiment. You don't need to quit your job or invest your life savings overnight. Begin by setting aside a portion of your income for investment. Try creating a simple online product. Explore real estate through crowdfunding platforms. The key is momentum, taking action, learning from feedback, and iterating. As you build, focus on scalability. The most powerful passive income streams are those that can grow without proportionally increasing your time or effort. Digital products, for example, can be sold to thousands with little additional work. Investments can be compounded. Systems can be replicated. Remember to diversify. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Spread your investments across different assets, industries, and geographies. This reduces risk and increases your chances of success. Some streams may dry up while others flourish, but a diversified portfolio will keep you moving forward. Monitor and optimize. Passive income doesn't mean neglect. Regularly review your assets and systems. Look for inefficiencies, opportunities for improvement, and changing trends. Automate what you can, but stay engaged enough to steer your ship. And perhaps most importantly, cultivate patience and resilience. The journey to wealth while you sleep is not a sprint, it's a marathon. There will be ups and downs, but with consistent effort and smart strategy, the results will compound over time. Let's add some real-world stories for inspiration. Take Warren Buffett, one of the world's most successful investors. His wealth wasn't built overnight, nor was it the result of relentless labor. It's the product of decades of smart investing, compounding returns, and a patient, disciplined approach. Buffett famously said, "If you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until you die." His investments continue to generate income around the clock, regardless of what he's doing. Or consider J.K. Rowling, who wrote the first Harry Potter book as a struggling single mother. Today, her books and their associated media generate royalties year after year, long after the initial writing was complete. Her intellectual property works for her, day and night. Digital entrepreneurs like Pat Flynn have built online empires through blogging, podcasting, and digital products. After the initial effort of creating valuable content and building an audience, the income streams continue to flow, even while they're asleep or on vacation. The world of technology is amplifying these opportunities. With the rise of artificial intelligence, automation, and global connectivity, it's never been easier to create systems that operate independently. Chatbots handle customer service. E-commerce platforms manage sales and distribution. Investment apps automatically rebalance portfolios and reinvest dividends. Even social media can be leveraged for passive income. Influencers and creators build audiences and monetize through ads, sponsorships, and merchandise, all powered by content that lives online, accessible at any hour. Yet it's important to keep perspective. Passive income is powerful, but it's not effortless. It requires upfront work, ongoing learning, and a willingness to adapt. Scams and unrealistic promises abound, so skepticism and due diligence are essential. So, what are some practical steps you can take right now to begin your journey toward wealth that grows while you sleep? Start by automating your finances. Set up automatic transfers to savings and investment accounts. Use robo-advisors or target date funds for hands-off portfolio management. Explore opportunities to create digital assets. Write that book, record those lessons, build that app, or design that product you've been thinking about. The tools and platforms are more accessible than ever. Research real estate options. If direct ownership feels daunting, look into real estate investment trusts, REITs, or crowdfunding platforms that allow you to invest smaller amounts and still earn rental income and appreciation. Consider dividend growth investing. Identify companies with a strong track record of increasing dividends year after year. Reinvest those dividends to accelerate compounding. Learn about licensing and royalties. If you invent, create, or design, explore how you can license your work and receive ongoing payments. Leverage affiliate marketing. Build a blog or social media presence and recommend products you believe in. Earn commissions from sales made through your referrals. Build or invest in online businesses. Many successful entrepreneurs buy existing websites or e-commerce stores, optimize them, and enjoy steady passive income from advertising, subscriptions, or product sales. As you progress, keep an eye on tax efficiency. Different income streams are taxed differently, and smart planning can ensure you keep more of what you earn. Alongside the practical steps, invest in your mindset. Read about financial independence, abundance, and the psychology of wealth. Surround yourself with people who inspire and challenge you. Adopt habits that support long-term thinking, delayed gratification, continuous learning, and goal setting. And as your passive income grows, use it wisely. Reinvest to accelerate your progress, support causes you care about, or create experiences that enrich your life. Wealth, after all, is not just about numbers on a balance sheet. It's about freedom, security, and the ability to live life on your own terms. In summary, the dream of wealth falling into your lap while you sleep is not mere fantasy. It's a vision grounded in real principles and actionable steps. By focusing on passive income, building scalable systems, and cultivating a long-term mindset, you can set in motion forces that work for you around the clock. The journey requires effort, patience, and resilience, but the rewards are profound. A life where your wealth grows, not just while you work, but while you dream. And as you wake each morning, you'll find that the seeds you've planted have borne fruit, quietly, persistently, and abundantly while you slept.